Hi students, good morning. Now in this session we are going to talk about chemical properties of carbon and its compounds. We have in carbon compounds we have the most important chemical reactions. But here in this concept we should discuss about the very few reactions about that basic concepts of that organic reactions. Especially what type of chemical reactions are involved or which type of chemical reaction should be takes place with carbon element in that chapter. Now here we have studied about the most important chemical reactions of carbon compounds are now the first one is the combustion reaction and second one is that oxidation reaction, third one is the addition reaction and next the fourth one is the now that is the substitution reaction. Actually, after completion of these reactions, then we will talk about that. Now the preparation of alcohol, that means fermentation process, and the second one is the general properties and physical and chemical properties of that acetic acid. Okay, students. So these concepts should be covered in this session. Now I am talking about that important chemical reactions. Okay, students. Now in this one important chemical reactions. Okay, students, important chemical reactions in this carbon and its compounds. Now first one we have, one is the first reaction is combustion reaction. Okay, students, combustion reaction. So this is the first reaction of this one, and second one is oxidation reaction. Okay, students, now here this one is the oxidation reactions, and third one is that addition reactions. Okay, students, now that is the addition reactions. So these are the four types reactions. But in this one, now that means in this continuation, and the fourth reaction is that substitution reaction. Okay, students, now next one is the substitution reactions. So after completion of substitution reaction, we have talked about that. Now that one is the preparation of alcohol. Okay, students, preparation of alcohols and its chemical properties. Okay, students, and its chemical properties. And the next concept is that now that is the acetic acid, and next one is chemical properties. Okay, students, so these are topics, subtopics in our previous session. Okay, students, what are the most important chemical reactions in the carbon and its compounds? First one is the combustion reaction. So that means combustion reaction is nothing but burning reactions with the help of oxygen. Okay, it may be limited amount of oxygen is supplied or excess amount of oxygen is supplied for the combustion reactions. And next one is the oxidation reactions. Now the oxidation reaction means oxidation reactions are generally carried out by using that oxidizing reagents such as KMnO4, that means alkaline KMnO4, or it may be K2Cr2O7, or it may be how to use that any type of oxidizing reagents. Okay, students. And next one is the addition reaction. Now in this situation or in this topic, we have to talk about that addition reaction means alkenes and alkynes are generally converted into the top saturated compounds by adding the hydrogen in presence of specified catalyst. And next reaction is that substitution reaction. Actually, substitution reactions are more preferred in that aromatic reactions, but this aromatic compounds. But here in this case, we have to learn we will learn about that substitution reaction. Those are that methane to conversion of methane to tetrachlorocarbon. Okay, students, that means tetrachlorocarbon compound. So that is the one of the important chemical reaction that should be carried out in presence of sunlight. Okay, students. Next one is the preparation of alcohols and its chemical properties. Now we have the three important preparation methods. First one is by using alcohols are prepared by using the fermentation process. So this is the first one process. And the next one is the now we have to take the alkene compounds react with water and suitable reagents and maybe catalyst. And next one also same reaction. So by using these preparation methods, you have to get alcohols. And what is the involvement of alcohol with that other chemical substances? Okay, students. Next one is the acetic acid. Now here in this case, we did not prepare the acetic acid, but only we want to see what are the chemical properties or what are the physical nature of acetic acid. Now it undergoes to, that means it proceeds in which type of chemical reaction. Okay students, so these concepts should be covered in this session. Okay, now I will talk about that. First one is the combustion reactions. Okay, second one is the oxidation reactions, third one is that addition reactions, and the fourth one is the substitution reaction. Okay students, now the combustion reaction means burning of carbon with oxygen in presence of excess air. Okay, burning of carbon with oxygen in presence of excess air, so it produces CO2 gas, and next one is that release some amount of heat or it may be light. So these type of reactions are called as exothermic reactions. Okay students, exothermic reaction. So first of all I will take that carbon is reacted with oxygen. Okay students, in presence of now this reaction is known as that burning off. Okay friends, burning off oxygen. Okay, now that one is the burning of oxygen in presence of excess excess air. So this reaction gives us to carbon dioxide, and next one is that of what about this one here, heat should be or energy should be releases. Okay, so this is the first reaction in that combustion reaction, and you have to take the second type of reaction. So what happens here, now the carbon is react with oxygen. Now this is known as the burning of oxygen in presence of excess air. It should provide or it should produce that CO2 gas and next the some amount of energy. So this reaction is also known as that exothermic reaction. Next we will take the second compound. Okay, now here we have to take that another compound. Now it is the C2H6 compound. Now here C2H6 compound means ethane compound, hydrocarbon compound. Okay friends, the name of this compound is the ethane. Okay, now which is reacted with oxygen, excess amount of oxygen. Now the same conditions burning. Now it should give us, that means 4 moles of oxygen. Okay friends, now here next one is the 6 moles of water, and the remaining one is the energy. It should release the some amount of energy. Okay students, once again all of you check here, 2 to the 4 carbons, so we have the 4 carbons. Okay, now 12 hydrogens. Now here 6 to the 12 hydrogens. Now we count the total number of oxygen. Okay, now 14 hydrogen, 14 oxygen. Now here 4 to the 8 plus this one 14. Enough students. Okay, now this is the another type of combustion reaction. Okay students, this is the another type of combustion reaction. And next I will take that second type of reaction. Now that is the now here you should take that methyl alcohol or maybe ethyl alcohol. Okay students, now we should take this CH3 and next the CH2OH. Okay students, now here in this case C2H5OH or maybe you have to take that methyl alcohol. So now what happens here students, here now that is the CH3OH, and here now you should take that 3 moles of oxygen, and it gives rise to, now that is the first one is the carbon dioxide, and this one also same thing. Okay, now here you have to release that carbon dioxide should be released here, but here carbon, 1 carbon. Now the total number of hydrogens are the 2. Okay students, total number of hydrogens are 2. You have to take this one 2 moles. Okay students, now here 2 oxygens, and here only burning now. So carbon, 1 carbon, that means 2 carbons clear. Okay students, hydrogens, how many hydrogens are there here? 2 hydrogens. But how many moles of oxygen molecules are there here? Now that is the 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 6 means what students? Of course I will leave this reaction. Okay students, I will leave this one, and I will move further reactions. Okay, no. So these are the combustion reactions. Combustion. Stop there. Okay, don't do. Combustion reactions. Now here one more thing here, you have to remember the one statement. Now that is for first of all the thing is the all combustion reactions produces it use that excess amount of air, and it releases the light and heat. Okay students, now in these combustion reactions you have to, that means observe here, the when the hydrocarbons are reacted with oxygen, it produces that heat, and next one is the light. Okay, so these reactions are called as are such type of reactions are called as exothermic reactions. Okay, friends, exothermic reactions. So these are the important reactions for that combustion process. And one more reaction here. Now the next one is that the next reaction is the oxidation reaction. Okay, friends, oxidation reaction. Now we want to talk about that oxidation reaction. Now the oxidation reactions means now the all combustion reactions are oxidation reactions. First listen. Now here all combustion all combustion reactions are oxidation reactions. All combustion reactions are oxidation reactions. But now you should remember this thing. But all oxidation, okay, students. But all oxidation reactions are not combustion reactions. Okay, students. So this is the important statement. You should remember that thing. Okay. All combustion reactions are oxidation reactions. But all oxidation reactions are not combustion reactions. So it is the one of the important statement for that oxidation reaction. And here now you should use that oxidizing reagent. That means now here the oxidation reactions are carried out by that oxidizing reagent. Okay, friends. That means when you have to use the oxidizing reagent, the reaction should proceed very fast. Okay. Now here oxidation reactions are one more statement. Now here oxidation reactions are, okay, friends, oxidation reactions are carried out by using oxidizing agents. Okay, friends, so these are the important things. Oxidation reactions are carried out by using oxidizing agents. Now those oxidants such as one is the alkaline, okay, friends, alkaline KMnO4, or it may be now that is the acidified, okay, acidified, now that is K2Cr2O7 compound. Okay, friends. So these compounds are used for that oxidation reaction. Okay, oxidation reactions are carried out by using oxidizing agents. Such reagents are that first one the alkaline KMnO4, potassium permanganate, or it may be acidified K2Cr2O7. Okay, friends. It may be acidified K2Cr2O7. That means now this is the acidic in nature and this is the basic in nature. That means alkaline means now the KMnO4. That means in that KMnO4 you have to add some amount of base. Now acidified means now you should add that H plus ions. That means acid media. Okay, friends. Now the both reagents are used as oxidizing agent to complete our reaction. Okay, friends. Now here the statement of oxidation reactions are done. All combustion reactions are oxidation reactions, but all oxidation reactions are not comes under combustion reaction. Okay, friends. Now here the oxidation reactions are carried out by using the oxidizing agents such as alkaline KMnO4 and the acidified K2Cr2O7. Okay, friends. Now the compound is the particular compound reactant is converted to the top, converted into acid compound. Okay, now here I should take that now the ethyl alcohol compound CH3CH2OH compound. So this is the ethyl alcohol compound. Now I have to use that the reagent is the alkaline KMnO4 reagent, or okay, friends. Now that is the acidified now that is the K2Cr2O7. Actually, which is converted to the top okay, friends, like this reactions. Now the final thing is that we have to prepare that acetic acid compound. Now that is the continuation reaction. Okay, friends. Actually, when you have to use that that means alkaline KMnO4 and the K2Cr2O7, it is alcohols are directly converted to the top acid, but for our understanding purpose, I have to write one extra step that is the acetaldehyde formation. If you have to mention the acetaldehyde, that is the partial oxidation reaction, but this is the complete oxidation reagent, complete oxidation reactions. Now these are the used as a strong oxidizing agents. Okay, students. So here this is the one type of oxidation reaction. Okay, students. Whatever it may be, you have to take that the compounds by using the oxidizing agents. Such type of compounds are converted into the top completely acid compound. Okay, now these are the these reactions are comes under that oxidation reaction. Okay, students. And next one is the our next reaction is that now that is the addition reactions. Okay, students, addition reactions. Now in this case of addition reactions, okay, now this one is the addition reactions. So in this chapter, which type of reaction should be taken in this addition reaction? First of all, I will take that alkyl compounds. Okay, now alkyl. Now here CH3, C triple bond C, and next is the CS. Okay, student. And now this one is the but2-ine. Okay, students. Now the compound is the but2-ine. Why we can call it like this one? Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, or it may be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, students. Now 4 carbon containing open chain. Okay, and one more thing is that now it has the some double bond is present at second place. Okay, 1, 2, second position. If you come from this side, 1, 2, second position. Now the not double bond, triple bond present at the second carbon. So that's why now the root word is the but. That means 5 bonds are present at the second place. Now this is the suffix is the ine. Okay, students. The compound in the but2-ine or 2-butane also same. Okay, or 2-butane. Now actually here addition with H2. Okay, now hydrogen is added in presence of another. That one is the nickel catalyst. Okay, so that one is the nickel catalyst. Nickel catalyst. Now what happens here? Now simple thing. The hydrogen atom should be added at these places. Okay, students. One hydrogen atom should be added here, and another atom should be added here. Okay. Now that means one pi bond should be cleaved, and instead of bond cleavage, we have to add that. Okay, students. So this type of compound. Now the basically alkyl compound is converted into alkene compound. Triple bond is converted into double bond containing compound. Now you have to continue these reactions. Okay, students. Now the same process, addition of H2 in presence of nickel catalyst. Okay, students. So this one is the nickel catalyst. Okay. Now this is the nickel catalyst. Now which is converted to the top CH3, CH2, and it's the CH2, and it's the CS. Okay, students. Now that means formation of N-butane from 2-butane. Okay, students. Formation of N-butane from 2-butane. Now this type of reaction is considered addition reaction. So the addition reaction is carried out by using the nickel catalyst. Nickel catalyst is used as a reducing agent with the help of hydrogen. Okay, students. So this is the complete reaction for that addition reactions. Now till now I have completed. First one is the oxidation reactions, not oxidation. First one is the combustion reactions. Second one is the oxidation reactions, and the third one is the addition reaction. Now we have last reaction. Now that is substitution reaction. Okay, students. Now the last one is the substitution reaction. Now we have to write down one more statement here. In this addition reaction, okay, in this addition reaction, nickel catalyst is used as reducing agent, or the addition reaction is carried out by that nickel catalyst. Okay, so that is the statement you should write in your notebooks. Okay, and next one is the substitution reaction. Okay, now next reaction is now that is substitution reaction. Now here substitution reaction means now a chemical reaction. Now here a chemical reaction in which atom or group of atom, in which atom or group of atoms in a compound, okay, in a compound is displaced by another or other atom, or it will be group. Okay students, it will be group is called as now that is called as substitution reaction. Is called as substitution reaction. Okay students, substitution reaction. Now once again all of you look at the board. Okay, what is the definition for this one? Substitution reaction. Okay, now for the substitution reaction we have the statement. Now a chemical reactions in which atoms are group of the atoms in a compound. That means in any chemical reactions, in that chemical reactions, the molecule containing atoms are group of atoms. Okay friends. Now in which molecule, that means in the reactant molecule which has a group of atoms. So those atoms are group of atoms are displaced by that another atom or another group of atoms. Such type of reactions are called as now that is that substitution reaction. But in this case now we will study about that elementary reaction. Now that is the from methane to, okay students, from methane to tetracarbon chloride. Okay, now that is CCl4 compound. Now first of all I will take that methane compound. Okay, so this one is the CH4 compound. CH4 compound is react with Cl2 gas now in presence of, okay students, now that is the sunlight. Now what happens here? We should get CH3Cl and it's the HCl compound. Okay students, so this is the first reaction. Actually now the reaction is again divided into three types. Now that is the chain initiation step and next in the chain propagation step and next in the chain termination step. Okay students, now this reaction is followed by that free radical mechanism step. But these concepts you should study in that higher education, that means intermediate level. Okay students, but here of course we know what about this one. Okay students, so now these are the now actually it undergoes that of first chain initiation. Chain initiation means the atom should be broken down, okay, break down into that ions, and next that means not ions, in the free radical manner. Then those single electron containing species connecting with each other. Okay students, now then last finding that first chain initiation and it undergoes the chain propagation. That means chain propagation is number of intermediate ions are mixing with each other with suitable species, and finally now the final remaining molecules, the remaining uncombined state ions are ready to combine with each other. They can form that okay, suitable products. So that's why it undergoes the three steps in chain first one the chain initiation, next one chain propagation, last one the chain termination reaction. Okay students, now here first of all CH4 methane molecule react with Cl2 gas in presence of sunlight. Okay, now we get like this one CH3Cl and next to the HCl compound. Again you should take that CH3Cl and next to the same Cl2 gas. Okay students, same conditions we have to maintain the same conditions CH2Cl2 and next to the HCl compound. And again same, okay, CH2Cl2 plus next to the whatever is Cl2. Okay students, same type of conditions, and CHCl3 and next to the HCl compound. Now the next one is CHCl3 plus Cl2 gives rise to, now that is the compound is the CCl4 and next to the HCl compound. Okay students, now this is the complete reaction for that substitution reactions. I hope you have understood up to here. Okay, about that first one is the combustion reactions, and next one is that oxidation reactions, and the third one is the addition reactions, and the fourth one is the substitution reaction. Now in combustion reaction, that means simple thing, burning reactions, carbon and its carbon containing compounds, carbon element and its carbon containing compounds burn with excess air. It should provide or it should release heat and light. Such type of reactions are called as okay, now that is the burning reactions. Okay, we saw two types of reactions. One is the carbon with burning oxygen, and next is the ethane compound. Okay students, and the next one is the oxidation reactions. In case of oxidation reaction, that means now we have to use okay 2 to 3 types of oxidizing reagents such as alkaline KMnO4 and next the K2Cr2O7. Okay students, it means potassium dichromate type of oxidizing agents. Okay, Now that is used for that oxidation. Alcohols are converted to the top of acid compound. Okay, friends. But of course, in the next method, we have to use those compounds. That means acetic acid only. Okay. Now here in this session, that means in this level, they will not mention that any preparation method for that acetic acid compound. Now here third one is the addition of addition reaction. Only addition reaction means alkenes and alkynes should undergo addition reactions by using the suitable reagents or catalysts. Okay, friends. Last one is the substitution reactions. Now this is the information or the statement about that substitution reaction. Okay, friends. I will continue that next. Okay. Now the preparation of alcohols. Okay. Now the preparation of alcohols by using the complex molecule to simple molecule. Okay, friends. First of all, preparation of alcohol. Now here you have to take that statement is the preparation of alcohol. Okay, friends. Now here preparation of alcohol. Now how can you prepare that alcohol from that complex compound? Now first of all, now we have to take that complex compounds. Okay, complex compound which is converted into the of simple compounds. Okay, students. Okay. Now that is a simple compound. Actually, the complex compounds are converted into simple compounds by using yeast and next the invertase enzyme. Okay, students. Yeast and invertase enzyme. The complex compounds means like sucrose compound, starch compounds. That means sucrose means sugars compound. Okay. Sugars and starches which are converted to the top molasses. Molasses means in the molasses which consisting of that 2 moles of C6H12O6. C6H12O6 may be present in that molasses compound. And then after formation of the molasses, then you have to take that single mole of C6H12O6. Now that is also converted to the top alcohols and it releases the carbon dioxide gas. Okay, student. Now that is the type of reaction is called as fermentation reaction. Okay, from single molecules which is converted to the top C2H5OH and next the CO2. Okay, students. Now simple thing here in this case you have to use that sucrose or it may be or not. Okay, student. Now sugars or it may be starch compound. Now here molasses. Molasses means C6H12O6 type of compounds. From this one, now actually here also same. Now in this case you have to use the invertase enzyme, but in this case you have to use that Jamage enzyme. Okay. First one here you should yeast and invertase, but here yeast and Jamage. Okay. Then which is decomposed into the top alcohol formation. So this type of process is called as a fermentation process. Okay, so this type of process is called as fermentation process. That means the process of conversion of now that is sucrose and starches are converted into alcohols is called as fermentation. The process of conversion of sucrose and starches, okay friends, sugar and starches which are converted into alcohols, that the type of process called as that fermentation process. Okay, na? The reaction is known as that fermentation reaction. So I will explain with the molecular formulas. Okay, na? Now that is the fermentation process. Okay, friends. Now that means fermentation, okay, process. Now here in this case the process of conversion of, now the process of conversion of, okay students, the process of conversion of sugars, okay, sugars, and the next one is sugars and starches. Starches are converted into, okay students, converted into alcohols. Converted into alcohols is known as now that one is the fermentation process, is known as fermentation process. Okay, the process of conversion of sugars and starches are converted into alcohols is known as fermentation process. Now here first of all we should take that now that is C12 and H22O11. Okay friends, and now react with what about this one here, H2O molecule. Okay, now which is react with that means convert into presence of yeast. Okay friends, yeast and next one now that is invertase enzyme is converted to that of C12, not C12, C6H12O6 type of compound. Okay, C6H12O6. And now from this one, that means you have to take that. And now this is the mixture of argan molasses. Okay, now this is the molasses. Now it is a molasses compound. Now we should take that one molecule from the terminal. So that is the C6 and H12O6. Okay, friends. And heating. Now that means same here. Now that is only the J-mage and heating, which is contained to the top C2H5OH. Okay, C2H5OH into the CO2 molecules. Now here all of you get the board. So 4. Okay, friends. I hope this is the 2 moles and 6 oxygens. Okay, now here 2 oxygens and next is the 4 NF friends. So this is the conversion of or preparation of alcohols by using that fermentation process. Okay friends, now here how many carbons are there? 6 carbons. 2 to the 4 carbons, here 2 carbons enough. Next hydrogens, 12 hydrogens. Now here actually the okay friends, here alcohols none, and actually that means 5. Okay, now here 5 plus 1 6, 6 into 12, 6 into 2 12 enough. Okay friends, now this is the complete reaction for that preparation of alcohols. But we have some industrial process, and one is the and now that is alkene compounds are reacted with water or water vapor in presence of that concentrated reagent, that is concentrated acids. So next method here, so we have to take that this is the CH2 double bond CH2 alkene compound, which is reacted with water. Okay friends, in presence of concentrated HCl gives rise to CH3 CH2OH. Okay friends, but actually now we have one of the important reagent, that is H2SO4. Concentrated H2SO4 is used as that dehydrating reagent. Okay friends, concentrated H2SO4 is used as that dehydrating agent. So dehydrating agent means which is used to removal of water molecule. But here that means removal of water molecule means now that reagent is used for that alcohols are converted into alkenes, not alcohols. Okay, that's why we should not use that concentrated H2SO4 in this one. But here we have to prepare the alcohols by using that concentrated HCl. Okay friends, now this is the alkene compound or ethene compound is reacted with water, concentrated HCl